Welcome to Grad Preview Day. My name is Niki McIntosh. I graduated from CIU in 2019 with my MBA.
My name is Trae Capers from Barnville, South Carolina. I graduated in 2007 with my MA from the seminary.
Word. We're glad you're here with us today for Graduate Preview Day. We're here to answer some of your questions like,
how much does it cost?
why grad school?
What is the difference between the online and the traditional campus?
What should I study?
Why do I need a degree?
I think grad school would be good.
I think grad school would be amazing as well.
We have got some faculty, staff, and counselors that are going to walk you through all those questions that you have today. So we're glad you're here.
But first, we want to hear from you. Throughout this time, we're going to introduce you to some of our grad students. We want you to be engaged with our chat so we can answer your questions real time. But I want to introduce you to Jay first.
With that, we'll go to Jay.
Hey guys, my name is Jay Rovis, and I'm currently enrolled in the MBA program here at CIU. I'm originally from the country of Croatia, and currently I work as the head strength and conditioning coach for the CIU athletic department. We would love to know where you're from. We appreciate you and hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, guys. So we know that with the coronavirus, the beginning of your summer as well as ours doesn't necessarily look like we thought it would.
So that's why we're going to bring summer to you guys.
On that note, we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna ask each other questions. If you ask me a question and I get it wrong, I have a consequence I have to take. And rumor has it, it involves liquids. If I get the question right though, Trey's gotta take my consequences. I wanna say I was born ready, but this bucket of water that just appeared on the table has me thinking otherwise.
Question is, how many days are in the meteorological summer cycle?
That's easy, 62.
It is actually 92. We're still friends after this, I promise. Please notice that I am dry and she is wet.
Word is refreshed. All right, Trey. Oh, this is good. Yeah, you'll get a piece of cake. During what time frame does the summer solstice occur?
Look, I don't even really know what a summer solstice is, man.
Dig deep, Trey, dig deep.
June 21st through August 26th.
The correct answer is between June 20th and June 22nd.
It's a hug, man. We lived off those in
It's a hug? Do you hug it? Is hug an acronym for something?
Stoic, I'm gangster. I didn't blink. There was more in that than was water in the bucket.
So much more.
Second question, if you are ready.
I'm ready.
Beaches are a part of the summer experience.
Yeah, I love beaches.
Which beach in the United States was first recognized as a national summer destination?
Miami Beach.
That would be incorrect.
It's worth a shot,
Wavier
folks.
Beach in Wavier, Massachusetts. So she poured a hug on my head. I'm going to shoot a hug in her face. I'm going to fill it up. There's an old saying that says, waste not, want not. So I'm going to shoot all of this.
All of it, yeah. Mm-hmm. One of the great things to do in South Carolina is visit the beaches.
It's therapeutic. You should name some beaches.
Myrtle Beach is okay. I'm a fan of Charleston.
Sun City, Hilton Head is a nice beach you should go to. What about Wavier Beach in Wavier, Massachusetts? In Massachusetts.
Guys, if you're from Massachusetts, please send me a picture of what this beach looks like.
Should I reload? I should reload, right?
Whose idea was this? The second question I have for you. Oh, this will be good. I like Frisbee. We have a great intramural Frisbee team, by the way. When Frisbee was first invented in 1871, what was it intended to be used for?
I guess to train dogs to hunt.
Oh, get creative. Come on.
For entertainment on beaches.
Answer.
For Frisbee leagues on the quad.
As a pie plate for Frisbee Pie Company. Drum roll, please.
Wait.
You want to take those glasses off?
This
3,
is horrible.
2,
I agreed to
1.
do this.
I think we need some. I think it can just rest.
Wow.
Right there.
Ooh, Niki.
Right there. Just
there
a little
is
up.
ice cream in my nostril. Wow. There's ice cream in my pants.
I think they have some questions about grad school.
Absolutely not.
I think we're ready to move on. Jay?
You're going to answer my question that I have to ask. The question is, are you ready for this? How much ice cream does the average American consume
I should know this
a year?
Because I'm one of those average Americans that consumes a decent amount of ice cream. 3 gallons.
Yeah, no. You want to guess again just for good measure so that you can get it wrong twice?
Yep, 12 gallons.
One more time.
27 gallons of ice cream a year. That is my final answer.
It's 23 pounds. Let's go.
Pounds? What does that convert into gallons?
Is that we're going to take these here Mentos.
These here Mentos.
And we're going to drop them in this here Coca-Cola.
Because
Because she's going to try to drink as much as she can. Talking and start drinking.
Okay, she said 1. She said 2.
I said 4.
Well, guys, I hope you feel like Niki and Trae definitely brought summer to you with that fun game. My name's Tiffany, and I'm from Ocean City, Maryland, and I am a part of the Grad program. I'm in the teacher education program. And once I'm done, I'm hoping to become an elementary school teacher. I don't know about you, but summer is one of my favorite seasons, and I'm looking forward to being able to go out with my friends, going on road trips and exploring, and just having so many different types of adventures. Well, what about you? Let us know in the chat what your favorite part of summer is and what you're looking forward to.
Thanks, Tiffany. Welcome back, guys. Side note, we cleaned up pretty nice.
Cleaned up pretty good, I think so.
After some casualties of ice cream and Mentos. I've always wanted to try that, not necessarily with the part where I was trying to drink it.
So we're going to pitch it to one of our deans, Dr. Smither, and we will see you back here at the close of our grad preview.
Well, thank you, Niki and Trae. My name is Ed Smither, and I serve as Dean of the College of Intercultural Studies here at CIU. I just finished up my 8th year. I first heard about CIU when I was living overseas myself in cross-cultural ministry, and I was often impressed by the training that people came out to serve the Lord overseas with who had come from CIU. And so when I had the opportunity to come teach here and then ultimately join the faculty here, it was a great privilege. So in my free time, I enjoy researching and writing, especially in the area of the history of global Christianity and the history of mission movements. And so that refuels me, but it also gives me a whole lot more to bring into the classroom with students. And I wanted to interview one of our students right now, Shireen Tabor, who finished our Master of Arts in Muslim-Christian Relations this past year, and talk to her a little bit about her experience of studying at CIU. So, Shireen, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Tell us a little bit about your family and where you live and what's going on in life.
You know, I have an Iranian American heritage, and so appropriately, I live in Southern California, otherwise known as Tehrangeles. And so I live in a very mixed environment, which I love. And my husband, Clyde Tabor, leads the Visual Story Network. And we partner with over 2,000 different missionaries and Christian organizations to help them expand their mission through media. And then I'm also a mother with 3 children, adult children. So I have more time to invest in direct ministry, creating media, and mobilizing women for the kingdom.
And tell us a little bit about your work with the Middle Eastern Women's Network, Leadership Network.
Well, I saw a gap a few years ago where I was invited to several leadership events, decision-making events, strategic events, and I looked around the room and I saw 100 people, but only maybe 5 or 10 women. And I knew that women were serving on the front lines, and oftentimes they were working just as hard, if not harder, because they'd have to go home at night and cook dinner and do homework and all that. And so I started looking for ways to include women at a leadership level. So we started the Middle East Women's Leadership Network, which advocates for women to participate equally alongside their male colleagues. And more recently, we saw where we could do that through media. So we help women produce media to expand their mission and their visibility, and that involves training and coaching and then production also.
And tell us how what got you interested in doing a Master of Arts at CIU?
Well, if you remember, I came out to speak at some chapels a few years ago, and honestly, I was not thinking about advanced, education. I was very comfortable in all the projects I was doing. My life was very full, and you and Trevor encouraged me to consider it. And I have to say, at first I was reticent about more homework and, more reading assignments, but I actually really did fall in love with the project and the degree, I should say. It was about a 2-year program. I really enjoyed it more and more and more and saw the relevant to my life. Even though I come from a Muslim heritage, my father is Muslim, I was able to learn a lot of new things I hadn't thought about in the past, and I feel like it really brought a fullness to my ministry and my outreach.
Tell us a little bit about you did your degree fully online, but you have a family and a career. How did you balance all of that?
It came at the right time, put in 2 or 3 hours every day, which was sufficient. I actually really looked forward to it. At first I was dreading, extra homework, but I built a routine where I would do it the first thing in the morning. I found that it really just refreshed me intellectually and mentally, and it was very stimulating. And it's just led to this desire to keep growing and learning. What
would you say to someone that's considering a graduate online degree at CIU? Is there any advice that you would give to them?
My encouragement is that you will be handled very well. You have an amazing faculty. They're very generous with their time. So for me, that was a real selling point, is the accessibility to the faculty. And I also enjoyed the discussion boards where we were able to converse with other people who are serving around the world and hearing where they're at.
We're so delighted that we can work with you and come alongside you as you pursue God's call. And thanks for taking some time with us today.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Thanks so much for checking in today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your grad preview experience, and God bless you.
At CIU, we offer a variety of graduate degrees. For a full listing of our programs, visit ciu.edu/graduate. Our expert counselors and faculty can also help answer your questions on how to match the right degree program with your desired ministry or career.
My name is Russell Moss. I'm from Hickory, North Carolina. I came to CIU in 2016. I graduated in 2019 with a master's in divinity with a concentration in chaplaincy. The program was wonderful at getting me prepared to go into the ministry that I'm a part of now as a basic training chaplain here at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Guys, I'm so glad that you're interested here at CIU. Comment down below what program you are interested in.
Hi, my name is Scott Boyer, and I'm the Director of Graduate and Online Recruitment here at CIU. What I love most about my job is I get a literal front row seat to see people do what they didn't think was possible. So when you graduate with your bachelor's degree, you have no money, usually. So you get a job, you get married, and then you start your family. And then you really don't have any money. So oftentimes what starts off as an original goal of wanting to continue on with your education becomes kind of a distant goal that you want to pursue, but you don't know how you're going to do it. I'm happy to say that at CIU, we format our graduate programs in such a way that it works with your busy lifestyle. I know that it'll work because it worked for me. In 2002, I graduated with my Bachelor of Communication degree from a small private Christian liberal arts university. My wife and I actually got married between my junior and senior year of college, so we were in love, but definitely broke. We went and got jobs, and then a couple years later, we had a family. I will never forget, in my 5-year class reunion, I was sitting around in this room with several of my former classmates listening to where they're at in life. And there were two things that really stood out to me. One person said that in that 5-year period, she got her master's degree and it's all complete. This other person said that they paid off all their school bills and they were living debt-free. And I said, I want that and I want that. That next year, I enrolled into an online degree program, and in 2009, I got my Master of Management degree, and I walked across that stage to get that diploma. With a combination of employer reimbursement and getting the opportunity to work full-time while going to school, I was able to get out of school debt-free. My motivation for getting my master's degree was twofold. One, I wanted more career advancement opportunities, and two, I wanted to have an opportunity to teach part-time as well. Thanks to getting that master's degree, I have had that opportunity. Each of you has your own very unique story, and so we want to talk to you a little bit about how we can help you with career advancement.
Hey, I'm Sarah Rao, and I'm from Indiana. I've been a CIU admissions counselor for 3 years. Graduate school is typically about 1/3 of the cost of an undergraduate degree. It also often takes about half the time to earn a graduate degree than an undergraduate degree. At CIU, we work to keep our costs competitive. You'll find that our rates are often lower than other universities in the U.S. who offer the same programs. By choosing CIU for your graduate studies, you'll be earning your degree from a university that consistently ranks among the top regional universities in the South by U.S. News and World Reports. And we're the #1 online college in South Carolina, according to bestcolleges.com. Here are some quick facts about what you can expect a graduate degree at CIU to cost. The average cost per credit hour for our master's degrees range from $400 to $550. And for our doctoral programs, they range from $445 to $590. The only additional costs are for books and a small once per semester technology fee. An enrollment counselor can help you figure out the total estimated cost of your specific program of interest.
My name is Romy Nas, and I am an enrollment counselor with Columbia International University. At CIU, we have a number of different options towards paying for your education here. Number one, FAFSA. One of the most common questions that I get with regards to students that are wishing to go our graduate route is, well, I make too much money. I don't think I qualify for FAFSA. Well, the fact of the matter is, regardless of your income level, at the graduate level, FAFSA does not discriminate. You could be earning over 6 figures, or you can be making a minimum wage job, and you would actually qualify for the exact same amount. So I strongly encourage completion of the FAFSA. That is absolutely step one, and it'll certainly be a benefit for you. Number two, alumni credit. So for folks who are just moving up from their undergraduate program recently, or for folks who've graduated maybe 2 decades ago and are considering graduate school, there's certainly an additional alumni discount for you. Number three is our employee or partnership credit discount. One of the things that we try to do is partner with other ministries, businesses, organizations that are like-minded, that value a faith-based education, and we give discounts for those who are members of these organizations. Why don't you talk with your HR and ask them if they would like to be a part of a partner with Columbia International University. Typically, a lot of companies give tuition reimbursement, and what we do is if we partner with that organization, we would give an additional discount on top of whatever they're eligible for through their employer. So it's a great way of securing additional funding towards your school. Number four is our military discount. So if you are in the military, or if you're a veteran, please check that out. All we would need is paperwork that would just designate your status. That would be your discharge paperwork, known as a DD-214. And if you're a spouse of a military member, we would just need that paperwork and a marriage certificate. And lastly, donor scholarships. So our residential graduate level students can certainly apply for and qualify for donor scholarships to help them with their future degree program with us.
Hi everybody, I'm Carrie. I've been helping students enroll in CIU's programs for 2 years now. We offer both residential and fully online accelerated degree programs, some of which can be completed in as little as 1 year. And many of our doctoral programs have the dissertation work integrated into the course flow right from the start, which really speeds up your ability to graduate while still experiencing the full support of your professors, advisors, mentors, and fellow students. Most degrees at CIU can be taken just one course at a time, and while the average student spends about 15 hours a week on coursework, some more, some less, you can rest assured that CIU has structured the workload to be manageable and flexible for you to maintain that work-life balance, and offers a wonderfully supportive and encouraging environment to ensure your success.
Hi, I'm Narissa. I'm a 2018 graduate of CIU's Clinical Mental Health Counseling program. I currently live in Charleston, South Carolina, where I work as an assessment and mobile crisis clinician with the Department of Mental Health. I chose CIU for grad school because I saw that CIU knew how to integrate psychology and science into biblical foundations of counseling, which I thought would help me be the best and most effective clinician in my future. What are you looking for in grad school? Drop it in the chat below.
Hey guys, I'm Brandy. I serve as Assistant Director of the Graduate and Online Recruitment Team. So when I work with our students, I try to help them get through things like application for admission. You can apply for admission to Columbia International University in 3 to 5 minutes. Just grab your phone. Hey Google, how do I apply for admission to CIU? Hey again guys, it's Brandy, the small version. When you ask Google how to apply at CIU, you should come to a page that looks like this. Once you see the Apply Columbia International University link, go ahead and click on the light blue link, and you're going to scroll down and select the Grad and Seminary option. Go ahead and enter your email address, confirm your email address, and click the blue arrow to keep going. Keep in mind that as you go through your application, you can track your progress to completion by looking at the blue and yellow bar at the bottom. And now that your application is done, it's time to request your official transcripts from your undergrad or any other grad-related coursework. The counselor that you are working with will tell you exactly where, when, and how to request the transcripts that are listed as required on your admissions file. Depending on the program that you choose, you may be required to submit other things like references or a resume, or perhaps you may even have an interview. It's time for your third requirement, completing your free application for student aid, the FAFSA. This application is also found online and it takes about 20 minutes. If you need to, you can do it right from your phone. Hey Google, how do I apply for financial aid? Once you've asked Google how to apply for financial aid, you want to scroll down until you see the blue link that takes you to the federalstudentaid.gov website. Then it will take you to the direct page to where you can complete your FAFSA form. If you find it easier for you than using your phone browser, you can always download it in your app store or on Google Play. The My Student Aid app is sometimes easier to navigate. Sometimes you do have to go back into it to make some adjustments, so I'd recommend getting the app, but if you prefer to stay in your phone browser, you'll just continue onward from this point. If you're new to completing a FAFSA, you'll just click Start Here. But if you have already done one, make sure you go to Returning User. That way you can log in with your FSA ID and password that you've already created. I hope you guys have learned everything you need to know about the admissions requirements at Columbia International University. I really hope to see you and work with you soon.
Hey, I'm Andi and I've worked for CIU for 3 years as an online enrollment counselor.
Hey, I'm Alan and I've been a graduate enrollment counselor since 2006.
If you started your grad work at one school and then found that CIU is the perfect place for you, you can transfer credits into our programs. They may not all transfer, but we will do our best to get you the credits you deserve.
Maybe you have experience in certain courses and want to test out of them. We have proficiency exams for certain courses and we'll help you with that.
For international students, we work with a company called WES to have your foreign credits accounted for. This company does take time to review your transcripts, so if you're looking to start class in the fall, please request those right away.
Andi, don't forget that we now work with another service called Grad that also will evaluate transcripts. It's a quicker and cheaper option, so check with your counselor for assistance regarding that.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, and I graduated with my MBA from CIU in May of 2019. Currently, I serve as the Assistant Dean for Student Services, and one of the areas I oversee is Career Services, which is available to you as a current grad and even after you graduate. We do a lot of stuff for our graduate students, including resume review and creation, job placement through Handshake, our online job board, and even career coaching and some career assessments if you're interested in that. So, what career are you interested in? Let us know in the chat.
name is Erin, and I'm from Concord, North Carolina. I graduated in 2019 with a Master's of Business Administration. So, as you just saw, there are benefits to both online and on-campus learning. Which one are you going to choose? Drop it in the chat below.
Hey guys, it's Jay again, and I'm with Becca.
Hi guys, I'm Becca. I'm from Long Island, New York, and I'm a grad student here at CIU, and I'm in the Master of Arts and Theological Studies program, and we're about to take you on a tour of campus. So I'm a student ambassador here on campus, and being a student ambassador is a scholarship opportunity that we have for undergrad and graduate students who live on campus. So if you're interested in this scholarship opportunity, it is worth $2,000 in scholarship money, and applications open at the end of July. So be on the lookout for that opportunity. And so our first stop here is the Jones Center.
This is the building where most of the graduate classes are done in counseling, as far as many different seminars that we have. This is one of the favorite places for most of the students that are on campus because it's brand new. It's one of my favorite places as well.
Here at CIU, we have 5 core values, and we've got them plastered on these nice big rocks around campus to help remind us. And so the first one that we come to on our tour is world evangelization. And so this is a reminder to us of Matthew 28 and the Great Commission that Jesus leaves his disciples right before he ascends back to the Father. That is what we are all called to do, and as a personal mandate, have the Great Commission rule in our lives.
This is the Alumni Center, and CIU is known for producing over 19,000 alumni that over the course of history served in more than 150 different countries. When CIU has events on campus, such as concert or different seminars or lectures, alumni are welcome to come and stay in this center in the hotel type room that are downstairs.
Hey guys, we're in the administration building here. This is our one-stop shop for all of your student needs. This building houses our financial aid, accounting, and registrar offices, as well as our admissions offices. And so we are actually standing in our visit room right now. So if you were to come to campus for a campus visit, this is where you would meet with your admissions counselor. This building also houses our office for our president, Dr. Mark Smith. Let's see if he's available.
Greetings from Columbia International University. I'm Dr. Mark Smith, the president here, and I'm so glad you're taking part of this virtual preview of our campus. You will enjoy the beautiful campus that we have here at CIU, but also I want you to understand that the faculty and staff are outstanding in caring for you. Not only will you get a fantastic academic education, but you will also receive love and care and prayers. Enjoy the CIU Round Tour. God bless you.
Victorious Christian living is the second core value that we have here at CIU. It is a phrase that was coined by CIU's first president, Robertson McQuilkin. And this phrase is really just fancy terminology for a more well-known phrase in Christianese called sanctification. And so that is the process that we as believers are becoming more like Christ with the indwelling of the Holy Spirit in us. And so this is why it's one of our core values at CIU, is because as we are here, we are striving to become more like Christ with the indwelling of the Holy Spirit every single day in our walk with Him.
And this is Shorter's Chapel. Graduate students are not required to go to chapel, but they're welcome to.
So prayer and faith is our third core value at CIU, and we believe that prayer and faith is foundational to the Christian life. CIU was founded almost 100 years ago. Before that, we did not have a Bible college in Columbia, South Carolina, but when 6 faithful women came together and prayed for a Bible college, they met up, and with their faithful prayer and the meeting of Robertson McQuilkin, they were able to make it happen. And behind me are the CIU prayer towers. They're actually modeled after the Colonial Hotel, which are where some of CIU's first classes were held in downtown before we moved onto this campus. There are actually rooms in these prayer towers that students are encouraged to come in and spend their quiet time with the Lord.
Behind me, you can see 3 athletic fields: our soccer field, our baseball field, and our softball field. Graduate students are welcome to cheer on the Rams, but they're also welcome to be a part of any Ram teams.
Are you an athlete? What sport do you play? Let us know in the chat.
This is the Moore Fitness Center. It is one of my favorite places on campus. When you become a CIU graduate student, You also automatically have a membership to use the facility. Facility features a brand new weight room, cardio room, and also a basketball gym. CIU features men's soccer, men's basketball, women's volleyball, softball, baseball, golf, JV basketball, women's cross country, men's track, and women's track. It's a plenty of teams to get involved, and we love to support our Rams.
Here at CIU, we have this great housing option for our grad students, and it's called the Pineview Apartments. It's an apartment complex that is on campus, but considered off-campus housing. You can still be part of our campus community, but separate from our resident halls. Evangelical unity is our fourth core value at CIU. CIU is a multi-denominational school, so we have students of all different backgrounds and denominations that come here. Evangelical unity places this umbrella of denominations around CIU, and so I think we get to see this beautiful picture of what the body of Christ truly looks like. In the Bible and theology classes that you have to take here at CIU, you are taught what is foundational and what is necessary in the Christian faith, and are taught the foundations of the Bible, but the other things, the little nuances that are up for debate, we do get to talk about and discuss and learn from each other's differences and different backgrounds, and just have a great conversation about it all.
This is our student center. This is where many grad students love to come in, chill, do homework. We also have our bookstore behind me. We have Grace Coffee, and this is also the place where you can go and check your mailbox as well.
So I am standing in front of two of our grad buildings. We've got Schuster and McQuilkin behind me. These are two of the buildings that most of the grad classes take part in. We also have all of our professors' offices in here. Professors are one of the best parts about CIU. They're encouraged to take time and build relationships with students outside of just a classroom setting.
Behind me, you can see the library. One of the great features about library is that it has many great resources that all students can take advantage of. Also, another great thing about our library is the Academic Success Center. If you have trouble with learning, if you have trouble with turning in assignments, if you have disability or difficulty in learning, those people are there to help you get it taken care of.
Authority of Scripture is our fifth and final core value at CIU. So here we believe that Scripture has 100% authority in every single area of our lives. So not just in our Bible classes are we being taught from a biblical worldview, but also in our gen ed classes, in our counseling classes are we being taught from that biblical worldview, and all of our professors are equipped to do such.
Thank you so much for joining us for this virtual tour.
We hope to see you guys on campus soon.
And back to you, Niki and Trae.
Thanks, Becca and Jay. It brings us to the end of our first virtual grads preview, and we're so glad that you're going to be a part of the RAM family. We can't wait to meet you and to share with you. We're happy that you got your questions answered, and we want you to apply for free. Tell them how to apply for free.
We do. So you can apply for free, ciu.edu/apply. If you use the waiver code CIUBOUND, that application will be free for you.
And if you do apply, we're going to send you a free special surprise from Soda City.
Also, if you've been watching this, there will be a survey dropped in our chat box below, and we will send you, for filling out that survey, a clean, not hugged or whipped creamed CIU t-shirt to represent us wherever in the world you are, and hopefully to wear when you come to campus. On that note, can we part on peaceful terms with the hug cheers?
We should hug it out.
All right, your side of the table and my side. I got blue.
Green.
Cheers.